annoyed. I have a freaking parking ticket on my car. I was driving and I didn't even realize it. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm MyleeRainelle. Thank you so much for watching. If you're now tuning in, I am the owner of ShopAlanuit.com. I launched my lingerie brand on Black Friday. Watch me package some orders. I have to make a sugar scrub for an order that was placed this week, and then I also have to ship them out. So you guys are just gonna watch me do all of that, and that's all today's video is gonna be about. If you guys haven't shopped my website, please check it out. Definitely make a purchase. I more than will appreciate it. Support small businesses, support Black women-owned businesses. Shop with me, you will not regret it. It'll be a moment for sure, honey. So that's all I'm gonna be doing in this video, so if you're interested, definitely stay tuned. As you guys can see, the first thing I do before I start packaging my orders is to completely wipe down my workstation. It's Corona. Not only is it Corona, but just for sanitary purposes, I'm dealing with lingerie. I like to make sure that my hands are clean and my work surface are clean. So this is just me cleaning up and making sure everything is sanitized and ready to go. So I'm currently just setting up my workstation with everything that I possibly need to package these orders. If you watch my previous video, my business essentials, you'll find out exactly what products I use and where I get them from, but you'll see me just briefly just show you everything that I'm gonna be using. Some bags, there's my scale, tissue paper, and all of these items I listed where I got them from in my previous video. If you already watched it, I linked everything. Those are the size stickers that I use, needle and thread to sew on my labels, but now in the future I have iron-on ones, so I no longer do that. I need tape to tape labels on. I need a pen to write out my thank you notes, and then my printed order slips, obviously the most important thing. What am I going to be shipping to the customer? And then to close my packages, as you guys know, I use my Avery labels. The details for this is in my previous video, like I said. I do envelopes, I do my thank you note in there, my promo cards. So this is just like legit everything that I include in my packaging. I'm just setting myself up. My business cards, there's a video on how I created this in Canva on my channel if you're interested in watching. My hang tags and the strings, also items that I'm using. And yeah, this is just legit everything. Those are my labels that I use that I'm gonna sew on to the bags. Let's finally get started. So in the next few clips, you're gonna see me position the labels onto the bag and then hand sew them. When I tell you my packages are made with love, they really are, because for a long time, that's legit all I was doing, was sitting there hand sewing every single label onto the bags before packaging them up. At this point, I've done as many bags as I need for this video, and I'm about to start hand sewing it. I just did it this way for a while because I loved the way that it looked, and I wanted these bags to be able to be reused by the customer so they can wash the bag, use it for a multifunctional purpose, and go about their day or their life if they never order from me again, but they will always have this bag. Now I'm using the iron-on version, which is just as fine, but I'm not really sure how well it holds up in the wash. So that's something I'm gonna be testing. But I know that sewing them on completely allows it to be held up in the wash. Our first order is gonna be for style Femme de Ménage in a size extra large. So what you're gonna see me do is prepare the envelope, and what I do is put my packing slip, a promo card, and a thank you note. And what I write on my thank you note is just kind of like a little bit of a love letter. Like, thank you so much for your purchase. I really appreciate you. Thank you for supporting my business. Something along the lines of that. Just trying to connect with my customer and let them know how appreciative I am for them supporting my brand. Once I'm done with that, I just go ahead and close off the envelope by writing the customer's name on the outside, and I include a couple of business cards also, just so they have them for reference or to share with friends or family. The piece that we're going to be packaging is called Femme de Ménage, as I mentioned earlier. It's a sheer mesh bodysuit, very sexy, very classic. You can pair it with a nice leather skirt for a night out, or you can just wear it as a simple lingerie piece. Once I unpackage the item, the first thing I do is inspect it. I am really big on quality, so I like to make sure that there are no holes, there's no loose strings, and that the piece itself is perfect before shipping it to the customer. That helps alleviate any customer issues that I might have. So I suggest, if you have any type of clothing brand, that you do the same, so you don't run into people trying to return items because there's holes, or just so they have a great experience when unpackaging their item and wanting to wear it. We're done cutting all the loose strings, we add the hang tag with a size sticker to the back of the hang tag. This just lets the customer know that they're receiving their item in the correct size. And then from there, I just fold it very neatly and tightly, put it in the center of the tissue paper. And then I begin folding the tissue paper around the lingerie piece, and just do it as tight as I possibly can, because as you know, with shipping, ounces are what equate to your shipping cost. So the more compact and tight your item is, the less that it will weigh. So from there, I just add the Avery sticker to the outside, and I use my satin ribbon to create that bow. And it's this cute little square, and it's ready to go inside of the canvas bag that we prepared earlier, along with the pre-prepared envelope for the customer. And sometimes when I'm in a good mood, I'll add in a free gift with purchase. In this video, you're gonna see me add in our lavender vanilla sugar scrub. It's everyone's favorite. It's one of my best sellers. And just to thank the customer for doing their purchase. It's not something that I do on a regular basis, but sometimes you just wanna give your customers a nice little surprise that they probably weren't expecting. And also too, maybe they'll come back and buy like the full-size version. It's time to get it ready for shipping. I weigh it on my scale. I put the number of ounces on the back, so when I'm ready to print my shipping labels later, I already have the ounces readily available. For this portion of the video, I'm not really going to talk too much because it's the same process, really. I'll just tell you what styles I am going to be packaging for the customers going forward, and kind of just let you actually watch me go through it. Sorry in advance for all of the faces that I make. I'm sure I'm not the only one that does that. When you're in like deep concentration mode, you're just like focusing on whatever it is that you're doing, and your face is just doing its own thing. To know me is to know I'm animated, so it is what it is. The order that I'm packing now, this customer ordered 3 items. They ordered Kinky Thrills in black. They ordered the Big O, and they also ordered a robe called Sheer Desire. It's this lacy sheer mesh robe, really beautiful, very luxurious. I love all three of these items. They are my faves. You're gonna hear me say everything is my favorite because honestly, like, I curate my collections according to pieces that I would personally wear and that I know would look good on everyone. But I'll insert images as I pack them so you guys can see an example of like how it would fit. Kinky Thrills is one of those styles that's super spicy. It's not for the weak-hearted at all. It kind of has that vibe of you're trying to be dominant and just take over whatever is happening. So that's the reason why it's one of my favorites. This style, the Big O, is kind of similar to Kinky Thrills, but not really. They give you the same vibe, but the Big O is more of a style that is soft against your skin because it's completely lace. And I don't know, it's just a little bit more sexier and daintier to me. It doesn't give me dominatrix vibes the way that Kinky Thrill does. It's kind of like that take me, do whatever to me vibe, and you want to be submissive. Here's me sewing on my label onto this robe, Sheer Desire. I honestly am so grateful that now in the future talking to you, I have the iron-on version of this because I would sit there and do this for every single style as I pack them, which wasn't a problem, but you know, it's time consuming as you can see. Now, Sheer Desire is a robe that I recommend that everyone have in their lingerie collection. You have to have that kind of sexy, dainty robe that pairs with any lingerie piece that you might own. And Sheer Desire is definitely the piece to have in your wardrobe that can do it. It is one of those pieces that you wear when you're like cooking dinner. It's one of those pieces that you can wear when you're just walking around your house and you want to feel on yourself and feel good. It's one of those pieces that you can answer the door in, you know what I'm saying, when your man is coming over. It's just perfect. As you guys can see, I'm struggling to get this robe in this tissue paper. I had to pull out the reinforcements, get myself some duct tape to kind of make sure that it stayed shut. But with that being said, being that this robe and those two lingerie pieces are for the same customer, I'm just packaging them together in the same order because all three of them couldn't fit together in the tissue paper. So I had to do it separately. Oh, I forgot to tell you guys earlier, this person also ordered dice set. They got the 2-piece version. I honestly want to tell you guys, I posted a reel on Instagram of the 6-piece dice set, and that sold out in the same day. The 2-piece dice set was the only thing that was available, and this person ordered, I think, maybe my last 1 or 2. So yeah, get you a pair of dice. It's amazing. Super fun in the bedroom. If you know, you know. If any of you fellow business owners are kind of concerned about shipping, I just want to let you know that shipping can range anywhere between $3 and $10, maybe $13, depending on how heavy it is. I've been noticing that packages that are under like 5 ounces might be about like $3 to $5, and packages that are 6 ounces to 14 ounces are between $5 and $10, and anything above that costs a little bit more. And this is shipping with USPS. So this style right here, honey. One of my favorite robes right now. Not only because it's pink, but I just love the vibe it gives off. She's called Make Me Blush, and what I love about her, she's 3/4 sleeves, perfect. So it's not super long, easy to like maneuver in. You can lounge around the house with her. You can drink your champagne. You can drink your wine when you're de-stressing after work. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a really, really, really cute vibe, and they pair really well with these Keep It Cute slippers that we own. I'll insert a picture. It just like the look together is just very much self-care, very much I love myself, very much I'm a bougie bitch, very much everything. It's giving wifey, it's giving trophy girlfriend, it's giving boss babe, it's giving rich auntie vibes, it's all of that. This is going to be the last order that I package on camera before I move ahead and show you guys how I make my sugar scrub. So this customer ordered Femme de Menage. You saw that one being packed earlier in the video. And a new style that you haven't seen yet called Lacy Thoughts in emerald. Currently we have it in 2 other colors on the website. It comes in black and it also comes in a nice bright red color. Super popular. It's one of my best sellers. Aside from this other style called Tickle My Fancy, does really, really well. This has a built-in garter. It's kind of amazing. So you'll see it. I'll go into more details when I get to packaging that particular style. So this style right here is called Lacy Thoughts. The emerald color was so popular. Gosh, people love this style so much. And I think the reason is because it didn't have any underwire. It had a built-in garter and it really just looks good on every size shape. The girls that I've seen wear it in the extra large look so freaking good, and the girls who wear it in the small look great as well. It's just one of those pieces that look great on everyone, and I think the color itself just pops against all skin tones, whether you're super fair or you're very dark and melanated, you know what I mean? Like, it's just one of those colors that looks really good on everyone. So I really keep this one in stock, even though it's a part of the first collection. Moving forward, for as long as my vendor has it, I'll have it on the site because I know it really does well. So I did a recent restock just off that fact alone, and you know what I mean? The black does well, but black is black. Black is always gonna do well, but green was poppin' and everyone loved it. We're back again with the Lysol. You know, you gotta keep your workstation clean, no ifs, ands, or buts. So right now we're gonna get into making our sugar scrub. And I'm not gonna really talk too much, only because I'm not. With that being said, everything that I'm using to create the sugar scrub is gonna be shown on screen, and the flavor or the scent that I'm making is my rose hibiscus. It smells so good. It's one of my 3 scents, and it's just a really pretty pink color. So the customer that I'm actually making this sugar scrub for also ordered the 6-piece dice set, which was like probably my last one, along with a full-size Sensual Seduction, which is the hibiscus rose flavor that we're currently about to make in this video. The full size is 6 ounces, and then I have like a quote-unquote sample size, which is about 2 ounces, and the 2 ounce will definitely last you at least like a week or 2 in the shower, and the 6 ounce will probably last you about a month. I just wanted to let you guys know all of the products that I'm using to make this sugar scrub can be found on Amazon, of course. And the food coloring that I'm going to be using, I just also wanted to let you guys know it's vegan, gluten-free, safe, and it does not stain the skin at all. It's kind of similar to mica powder, but it's like a liquid form version, which I preferred because, you know, powders are messy in my opinion, and I just wanted something that I could contain and not have to worry about it spilling all over the place, because you know that can get messy. And with that being said, you can use it for any of your DIY projects that require you coloring them. I highly recommend. It smells so good. As you can see, I have a leftover product after making our 6-ounce sugar scrub, and that was because I made extra, and I did that because I wanted to create some GWPs, gift with purchases, for future orders. So I'm gonna pack these all up, and once we're done, we're gonna then move on to creating our shipping labels, and then we're gonna go to the post office and finally get these orders shipped out. Alright guys, so I finally finished packaging all of these orders. Everyone's label is on it. This is the one that has the sugar scrub, and these are the rest of the packages that I did for today. So I'm just going to go ahead and drop these off. I just arrived at the post office. I'm about to go and drop off all these nice little packages. I keep them in this little tote bag, this Bacardi tote bag that I got from my homegirl who bartends for them. But yeah, let's go drop these packages off. I'm so annoyed. I have a freaking parking ticket on my car. I was driving and I didn't even realize it. Ugh. So freaking annoying. My local post office. There's always a line. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.